أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونشكره ونستعينه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا وحبيبنا نبي الرحمة محمد بن عبد الله وآله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, wherever you are, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. People often ask, is it permissible in Islamic Sharia to give someone money to trade or to do business with it and fixed the return and fixed the profit? Means you give your money to a person or to a company to trade with it, and that person or the company promised to give you every month a set of amount, a fixed profit. Is this permissible? Is this allowed in Islamic Sharia? I hope the subject of our discussion is clear. My dear brother, my dear sister in Islam, Muslim scholars are of the view that this type of transaction, this type of mu'amala is forbidden, is haram, simply because it is a complete riba, complete interest. It is the same as taking interest on debt, taking interest on loan. It is one of the forms of prohibited, corrupt partnership. Let me explain why it is riba. My brother, my sister in Islam, we all know that in Islam it is not permissible to give someone a loan with interest. We are all aware that in Islam it is not permissible, it is haram, to give a person loan and add some amount on it and add some amount on top of it. So Islam see the money a person gives to someone or give to company to trade with it as a debt, as a loan, and whatever fixed profit, fixed return is given in this regard is considered to be riba, is considered to be interest. So Islam look at this type of transaction and giving money to someone or giving loan to someone and adding something on top of it the same. So my brother, my sister in Islam, if this is not allowed in Islamic Sharia, then what will be the solution? My brother, my sister in Islam, the solution is very simple. The parties can enter into what we call mudaraba contract, mudaraba arrangement. Mudaraba is a partnership in profit between work, labor and capital, means the principal amount, with no guarantee of the capital and no guarantee of return or fixed profit. So you can enter into mudaraba arrangement with the person that you intended to give your money to trade or to do business with it. So simply you just have to give him or to give the company the principal amount, the capital, means your money, to work with it and share the profit if any, or you bear the loss if any, but without negligence from the person that you gave your money. You bear the loss if any, but without negligence or shortcoming from the person that you give your money. So my brother, my sister in Islam, you may ask, then how to divide or how to get the profit in the mudaraba arrangement? The answer as follows. First, the profit in the mudaraba arrangement should be defined as a percentage, as a ratio of the profit, not of the capital, not of the principal amount. The profit in mudaraba arrangement should be defined. We have to know as a percentage, as a ratio of the profit, not of the capital. So the two parties may agree that if a profit is achieved, if the profit is realized, one of them should get, for example, 60% or 20% or 40%, whatever they agreed, of the profits, of the realized profits. And the other party will take the remaining. This is just an example I'm giving you. So let's say you invested $2,000 with somebody, or you give $2,000 with somebody to trade with it. You cannot fix the return in the $2,000. You cannot fix it. So what you have to do, Islamically, you may agree with the person that if we, gain some profits from this principal, let's say $500, then you will take, for instance, 40%, I will take 60%. You will take 20%, I will take, for instance, 80%. Whatever you agree to do. So I hope it's clear the way you do it. So it is important to know that in the mudaraba arrangement, the contract will not be valid from the Sharia perspectives if the percentages of the profits are not known or defined. We have to define it. The mudaraba, the profit sharing, will be rendered invalid if the shares of profits are unknown. So we have to know the share of the profits on ratio basis, on percentage basis. So to summarize, my brothers and sisters in Islam, Islam considers the money a person gives to someone to trade with it as a debt, as a loan. And whatever fixed profit, fixed return is given in this regard is considered interest, is considered riba. We mentioned that the solution is the mudaraba arrangement, where the parties can enter into a mudaraba contract. As we said, mudaraba contract is a partnership in profit between work, labor, and capital, with no guarantee of the capital and fixed profit and fixed return. Means in the mudaraba arrangement, you should not commit to return the capital. If, let's say, you incur loss, so long as there has been no shortcoming, negligence on your part that resulted in the loss. We explain this one. Because if the capital is guaranteed, then it is in reality a loan contract. And any profit that it brings, anything that we achieved or we realized as fixed profit is regarded as riba, as interest, which is not allowed in Islam. So it is not lawful to take a fixed profit, as it will invalidate the partnership. So my brother, my sister in Islam, if you want to invest with anyone, then you should fix the percentage on ratio basis out of out of the total profit. So to conclude, my brother and sister in Islam, there is no contract in Islamic Sharia which allows a person to give money to another person so that after a certain period he will get a guaranteed profit or return. There's no such thing in Islamic Sharia. This, no matter what people call it, is haram, is unlawful, according to scholars. So it is either one of the forms of interest of riba, or one of the forms of prohibited corrupt percentage partnerships. So if a person or a company, etc., take the money from you and give you a set amount based on your capital, based on your principal, such as, for instance, 5% or 1%, whatever percent they mention, the company take your money and give you a set amount based on your principal. For instance, you invested 2,000, say that, okay, if you invested 2,000, I will give you 5%. I will give you 1%, I will give you. This is riba, this is interest. And it's not permissible in Islam. But he can mention, or the company or the person can mention what we call the anticipated, expected profit. This is okay. He can say that I'm expecting to earn inshallah 2%, to earn inshallah 5%, to earn whatever. It's anticipated, it's not fixed. This is okay. This is allowed. So I hope it is clear and understood. May Allah Ta'ala grant us success in our life and grant us halal provisions and protect us from taking or eating haram, unlawful provisions. بارك الله فيكم. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا والحمد لله رب العالمين.